Hello, and welcome to episode number 10 of Mother Goose on the Loose. I'm Julie Dries, the children's librarian at the Harrison Township Public Library, and today I'd like to invite you to get the little one in your household, whether you have a baby, an infant, a toddler, even lower elementary kids sometimes like to do what we're going to be doing today. Bring them over. If you have a real little one that will sit on your lap, this is technically considered a lap sit class. So we will do some things with bouncing on our knees, and no child is too young to participate in this. Even the littlest babies really can enjoy doing Mother Goose on the Loose with us today. So one thing you'll notice when we do Mother Goose on the Loose, if you watched, if this is episode number 10, we have our other episodes also on YouTube that you guys can check out. And you'll notice a lot of repetition. We do a lot of the same rhymes and songs. That's on purpose, so our little ones get to know how they go, they get to do the movements, they hear the sounds, they learn the language. And we also put in some new ones from time to time to keep things fresh. So you'll hear a combination of old and new songs. We're going to start out today with our traditional beginning songs about Mother Goose and her gander. So our first one is Old Mother Goose. We take our hands, and if you have a baby, you can take their hands and make them do the motions, or you could just do the motions in front of their face if you want to do that. But we're going to tap our legs for Old Mother Goose. So here we go. Old Mother Goose, when she wanted to wander, would fly through the air on a very fine gander. Let's do that one more time. Old Mother Goose, when she wanted to wander, would fly through the air on a very fine gander. Our next rhyme has to do with Mother Goose herself and her gander. It's about Goosey, Goosey, gander. And we're going to tap our legs a little bit faster to this one. Goosey, Goosey, gander, where do you wander? Upstairs and downstairs and in my lady's chamber. Now we have a friend of ours that comes to see us. You may be watching this in the morning, in the afternoon, or the evening, but when I'm doing this right now, it is the morning. So we're going to sing good morning to Mrs. Perky Bird. There she is. Wave hi to Mrs. Perky Bird. Let's sing to her while she flies. And while she flies, children can flap their wings. Here we go. Good morning, Mrs. Perky Bird. Perky Bird, Perky Bird. Good morning, Mrs. Perky Bird. Where are you? I'm flying through the air, the air, air, the air. Air, the air, I'm flying through the air, and down to the ground. And there she is. She loves to see everybody. Thank you for singing with her. Say bye, Mrs. Perky Bird. Bye. Mrs. Perky Bird won't go too far, though. We'll have her hang out how about right here in front, and she can watch us do some more rhymes. Our next part is we usually do something with a book, some sort of a story or poem. I really like to do poems with little ones. Number one, sometimes little kids can't follow a story very well, and they're mostly looking at the pictures and listening to the language. And poetry has such fun language that today we are going to do a few poems. Today I have a copy of Eric Carle's Animals, which has Eric Carle's illustrations or pictures in them with poems from different authors. I love this book because the pictures are so vivid and beautiful and the poems are so much fun. So the couple I've picked out for you today, we are going to read one about kangaroo. Look at that kangaroo. Can you hop up and down like a kangaroo? If you'd like to hop up and down while I read this poem, go ahead. And it says, if I could go anywhere, here's what I'd do. I'd pop in the pouch of a kind kangaroo. I'd travel around for as long as I please. and learn to say thank you in kangarooese. And that is our poem. The title of this poem is Travel Plans, and it's written by Bobby Katz. That was a fun one. Let's do a couple more. Let's look at these guys over here. What kind of a bird are these? Do you know those are penguins? And penguins, if you look at their wings and their bellies, they kind of look like they're they're all dressed up to go to a party in a tuxedo. And so that's what this poem is about. It says, consider the penguin. He's smart as can be, dressed in his dinner clothes permanently. You never can tell when you see him about if he's just coming in or just going out. There's our penguins. And the last one here is about this creature. Have you ever seen a creature like this before? This guy is a yak. Can you say yak? And this one has such fun language in it. I love this poem. This is by Jack Perlutsky, who is a wonderful children's author of poetry for children. And this is how the poem goes. Yickety yak, yickety yak. The yak has a scriffly, scraffly back. Some yaks are brown yaks, and some yaks are black. Yickety yak, yickety yak. Sniggledy, snaggledy, sniggledy, snag. The yak is all covered with shiggledy shag. He walks with a ziggledy, zaggledy, zag. Sniggledy, snaggledy, sniggledy, snag. How fun is that? That is a really fun poem to read. Yakety yak, yickety yak. And those are just a few poems in the book Animals, Animals, illustrated by Eric Carle. Let's get back to some more rhymes. We are going to do some body rhymes next. And to help us with this one, I have my friend Lila, the library ladybug. Here's Lila. And we're going to do a ladybug poem. So if you would like to take your fist and turn your fist into a ladybug, our ladybug is going to fly around. Can you do that? Make your fist fly. I'm going to make Lila fly, and we're going to sing, ladybug, ladybug, fly out of the farm and land right on my little arm. Put your ladybug on your arm. Good. Ladybug, ladybug, fly out of the tree and land right on my little knee. Can you put your ladybug on your knee? Very good. Ladybug, ladybug, fly out of your bed and land right on my little head. Put your ladybug on your head. Good. Ladybug, ladybug, fly out of the rose and land right on my little nose. Put your ladybug on your nose. My ladybug is on my nose too. That's ladybug, ladybug. Say bye to Lila. Bye, Lila. And Lila won't go too very far either. She'll stay right here with us so that she can watch us do our rhymes too. Now we're going to take our hands and we're going to do open them, shut them. So can you take your hands, can you shut them? Can you open them? That's how our poem is going to go. Open them, shut them. Open them, shut them. Give a little clap. Open them, shut them. Open them, shut them. Put them in your lap. Creep them, creep them, creep them. Right up to your chinny chin chin. Open up your little mouth, but do not let them in. We don't want hands in our mouths, do we? Of course not. Okay, our next segment is knee bounces. So parents, if you have little ones who are small enough and willing enough to be in your lap, it's time to put them there right now because we're going to do some bouncing. We always start with our seesaw scare-a-down where we go up and down with our knees. Older kids can stand and march to this one. This is a great marching song. Here we go. Seesaw scare-a-down. This is the way to London town. One knee up and the other knee down. This is the way to London town. Seesaw scare-a-down. This is the way to Harrison Township. One knee up and the other knee down. This is the way to Harrison Township. Excellent. We are in Harrison Township, many of us, right? Now we're going to sing about Tommy O'Flynn. And in this one, the bridge falls down and the mare falls in. So we drop between our legs. Little ones that are standing and dancing can squat down when the mare falls in. Ready? We're going to bounce. Tommy O'Flynn and his old gray mare went to visit the county fair. The bridge fell down and the mare fell in. It's a good thing they both knew how to swim. So we had a happy ending to that one, didn't we? All right, I have a favorite one here. I know some of you watching at home when we do this in the library, this is one of your favorite knee bounces. Let's do some popcorn. And at the very end of popcorn, if you have a child that's very lightweight for you to pick up, you can actually do a pop in the air with them. Older kids can just lift their arms for the pop. Here we go. Popcorn, popcorn, sizzle in the pan. Shake it, bam, bam, bam. Popcorn, popcorn, now it's getting hot. Shake it, pop, pop, pop. There we go. That's the fun part, isn't it? All right. Now we're going to listen to some syllables in words. So if you have a tambourine, or if you have a little drum, or if you just have hands to clap, that is what we're going to do next. Let's tap the syllables or the chunks that we hear in some holidays today. Parents, the reason why I incorporate the syllable tapping all the time is it's a phenomenal skill for kids to learn a listening skill that is actually a precursor to reading. So we're going to practice with some holidays today. So let's start off with one. Let's start with Halloween. Can you say the word Halloween? We're going to tap it or clap it. So you can clap your hands, or if you have a drum or a tambourine, we're going to do the syllables there. Ready? Halloween. How many did you hear? Halloween. 3 syllables, right? Halloween has 3 syllables. Let's do Christmas. Can you say Christmas? Here we go. Let's tap it. Christmas. 2. It has 2 chunks or 2 syllables. Let's do Thanksgiving. Ready? Thanksgiving. How many syllables does it have? 3 syllables. Very good. Let's do Hanukkah. Ready? Hanukkah. How many? Did you hear them? Hanukkah. 3 syllables in that one too. Let's do one more. How about Easter? Let's clap Easter. Easter. How many did you hear? 2 syllables in Easter. This is a really great skill to practice throughout the day, just randomly practicing listening for syllables in words. So give it a try when you have a chance. If you've been sitting down, now is the time when I invite you to stand up. I'm going to stay sitting so I stay in the frame of the camera here, but you are invited to stand up for this one. We are going to do Here We Go Looby Loo. And this one is fun if you join hands. We're going to be swaying, and it's kind of like the hokey pokey where we're going to look at different body parts that we're putting in and out. So if you'd like to stand up, go ahead, and we're going to sway. Here we go Looby Loo. Here we go Looby Light. Here we go Looby Loo. All on a Saturday night. We put our hand in. We take our hand out. We put our hand in and shake it all about. Now sway. Here we go Looby Loo. Here we go Looby Light. Here we go Looby Loo. All on a Saturday night. We put our foot in. We take our foot out. We put our foot in and shake it all about. Here we go Looby Loo. Here we go Looby Light. Here we go Looby Loo. All on a Saturday night. We put our head in. We take our head out. We put our head in and shake it all about. Here we go looby loo. Here we go, looby lie. Here we go, looby loo. All on a Saturday night. That was fun, wasn't it? It's nice to be able to stand up and stretch a little bit. Next is our segment on animals, and today we're going to feature a turtle. A turtle. And so you know how earlier you turned your fists into a ladybug? Well, now we're going to turn our fist into a turtle. So make a turtle with your fist, okay? We have our turtle, and we'll say, I had a little turtle. He lived in a box. Can you make a box? Good. He swam in the water. Let's make our arms swim, and let's climb. He climbed on the rocks. Good. Now we're going to make him snap. Be ready? He snapped at a minnow. He snapped at a flea. He snapped at a mosquito. And he snapped at me. Now we're going to make him catch. You ready to make him catch? Get your hands all catchy. He caught the mosquito. He caught the flea. He caught the minnow. But he didn't catch me. We're too big, right? That turtle's not going to catch us. All right. Now we're going to do a couple of songs with an instrument. And again, I'm going to bring out my tambourine. So if you have a little tambourine, you can bring it out. You could also use a shaker or bells for this, or even just clap your hands. So we're going to start off with a song called I Have a Little Pony. And this one's fun to bounce to as well if you want to bounce to this one. And if you've got a little one, you can have them tap if they can tap. If you have something for them to tap, that's fun too. Bounce. I have a little pony. His name is Macaroni. He trots and then he stops. My funny little macaroni pony. Now we're going to do Hey Diddle Diddle with our tambourines. And we're going to, if you want to, you can have your kiddo on one knee, and when we do the cow jumps over the moon, you can move them to the other knee. So let's do Hey Diddle Diddle, and we're going to tap. Here we go. Hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle. The cow jumped over the moon. The little dog laughed to see such a sport, and the dish ran away with the spoon. There we go. So those are some good songs to do if you have a tambourine, or even if you don't. Next, we're going to do just a quiet little lullaby. We're going to do, just rock and do, Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. And for our grand finale, we do Humpty Dumpty. So Mrs. Perky Bird is going to come over here, and old Mother Goose is going to go back here, and we're going to set up for Humpty Dumpty. So we know that Humpty Dumpty, he needs a wall, doesn't he? So let's put our wall up. And here is Humpty. If you were at the library for this one, when we do this one in person, this is one where all the kids, we say it all together once, and then the children get up and they get a turn. We practice turn taking, and they get to make Humpty jump off the wall because Humpty loves to jump. So let's say Humpty Dumpty's rhyme together. Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Humpty jumped a long way this time. He went way down here. Let's get him back up. There we go. And he is ready to jump again. And that is the end of Mother Goose on the Loose, episode number 10. So let's do a goodbye rhyme. Let's kick with 2 feet. Here we go. Can you kick with 2 feet, 2 feet, 2 feet? Can you kick with 2 feet, 2 feet now? Can you clap with 2 hands, 2 hands, 2 hands? Can you clap with 2 hands, 2 hands now? Can you wave with 1 hand, 1 hand, 1 hand? Can you wave with 1 hand and say goodbye? Bye for now. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget to watch our other Mother Goose on the Loose episodes on YouTube, and feel free to watch them again and again. Repetition is very helpful